Hey, what's happening? Good one, Sir James coming at you guys with another video, and in today's video I'm here to provide you guys with a video game haul. I haven't done one of these in quite some time, since like the last major sale or whatever. But anyways, before we begin, I do want to apologize for not being so active on my channel for the past few days. That's because one, I was celebrating my 26th birthday over the weekend, and number two, I was working on a couple of other early assignments courtesy of Gamerfuzion. However, those two new assignments were under embargo, meaning that I'm not allowed to upload anything until tomorrow morning. Those games are a 2D fighting game called Nitro Plus Blasters, Heroine's Infinite Duel, and the other one is called Fortified, which is basically a tower defense based game. So I hope you guys look forward to my reviews coming up tomorrow morning with some gameplay videos for you guys to check out. Other than that, next week is the release of Naruto, which I will be providing a walkthrough with the original Japanese dub, not the English one, so you guys are aware. And that's pretty much about it. Like I said, this haul video is nothing special like a clearance sale, but everything in this video, minus the 12 months of Xbox Live, is for the Nintendo 3DS system. I got this because my membership is about to expire either this week or next week, can't remember, but just wanted to get it ahead of time since I went out shopping. But anyways, before we actually get to the actual products, I do have some pre-orders, and it's related for the 3DS. One, if you guys didn't know already, is that I'm going to be picking up and unboxing the new 3DS Pokemon 20th Anniversary Edition, which I have mostly paid off already. I think I have like 20 or 30 bucks left. And of course, my two pre-orders for the two Fire Emblem games, which is Fire Emblem Birthright and Fire Emblem Conquest. Hopefully I got the names correct. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get to the products. The first one, since I'm going to be getting the Pokemon 3DS system, is that I need to have a case to protect it. So I figured kind of makes sense to get a case with the Pokeball on it. There's a few different options. I've seen one with Charizard, Pikachu, Ghost Pokemon, I believe it's Gengar, but I don't know if they had like a Blastoise or anything like that. But anyways, here is what the case looks like. Very simple design. You got a nice thick zipper with Pokemon on it. It says that on both sides. And of course this is embossed. There's nothing on the back. On the side it does say Nintendo 3DS. I think I have it backwards. Oh, there it is. You open this up, just kind of quickly showing you guys. You have storage for your games. You could store a total of 8 games plus the one that would go for your system, so 9, unless if you double this up. You also have 2 extra slots for 2 styluses. You flip this over, you do have a wrist strap, and this is where your system will go. In this case, that's where my system will go. So pretty cool, very handy, like it, and yeah. Now I have something to go with my Pokemon 3DS. Anyways, here is what I picked up, because with any type of game system, you got to make sure you have games, or at least a variant amount, you know, like different genres and all that. But the first one I have here, which I've heard was actually a hard to find game, unless if you get it online, which you'll probably be paying more than the original price tag. But that is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, which was originally released on the Nintendo 64. Fortunately, back in the day, I never got the chance to see the game, but now I do. And overall, the game's a lot of fun, a lot of puzzle solving. But I actually found this copy at Best Buy, original price tag, nothing more or nothing less. So pretty good find and a pretty fun game. The next game is something that I never got to play, which originally came out on the Nintendo Wii, and I've heard the newest one on the Wii U was actually pretty good, which is Xenoblade Chronicles. This is actually for the new 3DS, which I think is the only game currently for the new 3DS specifically. Overall, it's a lot of fun. It is a slow start in the beginning, which I've heard is like the most of the complaints that I've seen. But once you get past the beginning portions of the game, it opens up, and just overall it's very enjoyable. But I do like the fact that they, you know, actually tried their best with the performance of the new 3DS. And overall, again, it's a fun game, just a slow start in the beginning. Definitely worth checking out. And if you collect amiibos, you can use your Shulk amiibo. I think you just get a couple of bonus items, but nothing too special. The next one is Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. If you guys are familiar with the Monster Hunter games, then obviously this is a no-brainer to pick up. This was on clearance. New it was $30, but I got it pre-owned for about $22. Pretty good deal over at GameStop. I think Best Buy also has this on sale for about $30. But of course, battle giant monsters, cooperative play with your friends, just an enjoyable experience. Yeah. Now, some of you guys probably wondering, how do I know all this? That's because I've been borrowing my little sister's 3DS that I got her during Christmas, which is the Hyrule Edition. Next up, for those of you who love the Final Fantasy games or just the music in general from the Final Fantasy series, this is one that you might want to check out. It's not too expensive. It's about $25, which also includes a soundtrack, which is called Theatrhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call, which is the second game. The second version allows you to use the touchscreen and or buttons, while the original one, first one, you could only use the touchpad. But anyways, that is what it looks like. My cover, move anything over. My version was this one over at Toys R Us, which comes with a music CD. But unfortunately, don't get too hyped up because the music CD only contains 5 tracks from a few of the different Final Fantasy games. So, pretty cool. And definitely worth it. I wish the soundtrack, came with more songs, but I do have something towards the end of this video which does contain more songs, and because we're going to do a little unboxing video at the end. The next one over is Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Now, fun fact, in regards to the Pokemon games, the only ones I've played were Red, Blue, Yellow, and Silver. Oh, and this one too, but basically those were the only ones that I've beaten. And some of you guys probably thinking, how come I haven't played or beaten the other ones? I don't really know. I just I was enjoying Pokemon, and then stuff happened, and then kind of missed out on a bunch of the other ones. But I couldn't choose between X and Y, or Alpha Sapphire, or Omega Ruby. But I figured, I'm going to stick with this one first before I get X or Y. The reason for that is because I'm familiar with some of these Pokemons because I was actually watching the show itself. So I'm more familiar with this region. I just don't know anything about the newer stuff or Mega Evolution, but I know that there isn't this in here. I've only got my first batch, so I'm not too far into it. But had to get that one to kind of get used to the new stuff because I've heard there's going to be some more Pokemon games, or supposedly a new one coming out this year. But we'll just have to wait and see. The other one, you guys know I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, so obviously Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is no... Actually, no. I said Birth by Sleep. That is the PSP title. This is Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. I can't believe I just screwed that up so bad. But anyways, there is the cover. Definitely recommendation right there. Of course, I'm looking forward to the 2.8 remix. And of course, Kingdom Hearts 3, which we now know is in development. So the wait hopefully is almost over. The wait is killing me so bad because every time we wait, it's like Kingdom Hearts 3. No, it's a different one. It's another one. It's another one. Now you have to get 5 or 6 different systems to get the overall experience. But now that they've released the 1.5 and 2.5, and next up is the 2.8, we get to enjoy the experience on that. But anyways, that'd be pretty cool. I'm really hoping they bring 1.5 and 2.5 to PS4 because that'd be awesome to have the complete collection on one system. Fingers crossed. Next up is Star Fox 64 3D. And yeah, I actually managed to find a copy at my local GameStop. A fun little game. The only StarCraft, the only StarCraft. Holy crap, I'm screwing up. It's just, it's familiar. Anyway, Star Fox, not StarCraft. The only Star Fox game I played back in the day was the SNES version. I never did get the chance to play the N64. But this is actually a lot of fun. If you're looking for a game that you could quickly start up and play while you wait in line, this is definitely the perfect game for that. Again, it's called Star Fox 64 3D, not StarCraft, because that's a different one. I think the reason why I said StarCraft is because I actually found something in my one of my old boxes up in the rafters, which is an instruction booklet for StarCraft 64 on the on the Nintendo 64. Some people don't believe that this is actually a true game, but it is, and that's why I probably had that on top of my head so I didn't forget, but now you guys know. The next game over is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard this is somewhat of a hidden gem, and if you enjoy games like Fire Emblem, again, this is what other people are saying, that if you enjoy games like Fire Emblem, you will enjoy this one, though this is not as in-depth as Fire Emblem. But anyways, there it is. This was like $3 pre-owned at GameStop, so very inexpensive, very cheap, less than $5, and you got another game for your system. And of course, last but not least, which is why we have a little bit of a mini unboxing, is the Senran Kagura Deep Crimson 2 for the Nintendo 3DS. And this one is actually the Double D edition, which includes the exclusive 2-disc music CD soundtrack, which has 60 tracks. So unlike the little remix small selection for the Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy, this one actually comes with a full soundtrack, which I think is great. I like it when games come with soundtracks. I think more collector's editions should do that, unlike Halo back there. But anyways, I'm not sure how many of you have played the series before. It's basically a hack and slash beat 'em up game where you literally are tearing the clothes off the characters. Like literally their clothes are ripping apart, revealing basically their underskin. Of course not like actually showing anything, because otherwise that would be a rated A game. But overall it's fun. Last time, I think it wasn't last year, it was the year before, I did play one on the PlayStation Vita that was sent to me to review. And overall some of the character storylines were pretty good, like bringing honor back to their clan, things like that. Even though it is a little bit of a wacky game, some people might not be comfortable playing this around other people, but for me, I don't care what people think. You know, it's just a beat 'em up game. But anyways, let's go ahead and unbox this. Yeah, I'm using a screwdriver to cut into a box. But on the back here it says, "See your fave female warrior in 3D." Literally, they didn't put the full favorite on there. But anyways, includes a 2-disc CD soundtrack with 60 tracks. Transform into shinobi or frantic modes for devastating powers. Tag team with a partner in single player or co-op. See, good things always come in twos. True. References. Let's see, battle your opponents and close shredding brawls. But yeah, just a fun little game here. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box. So that's what you see. I didn't bother doing a separate unboxing video because there was really no need to. But first off, here is the soundtrack. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. So how was your guys' weekends? Let me know in the comment section down below. I've been playing the Division beta. Got some cool loot. If you actually go to my Twitter page, you will see some of the loot that I did nab. But anyways, this opens up like so. Actually, that's some nice artwork right there. Pretty cool. And the tracks are actually on the back for disc 1 and disc 2. 60 tracks, a lot of songs, so pretty cool. I've been needing to get some you know, CDs and stuff for my car, so it's nice to have this. And of course, we also have the game. That is what the box art will look like. And then on the back, it's basically what was on the cardboard itself. I don't think there's anything special. If there's anything like Nintendo points, I'm not sure if that's a thing still, then you guys could have that. And there we go. So inside is, it's kind of nice to see like little back artwork on the little icons here. And then I think you get a legit booklet. Yeah, it's really nice to see. There's some more artwork. Actually, I think you could turn this around. Oh, it's just an alternate cover. That's what it is. So pretty cool to see alternate cover to use. And this actually comes with a legit instruction booklet, which I'm actually surprised about. You actually have some pretty cool little bio information for some of the characters. The reason why I'm surprised to see an instruction booklet is because games today like come with like a little piece of paper or nothing at all, and it kind of sucks, especially in regards to like a PlayStation Vita game. Yeah, like the instructions or the little whatever guide is basically on the actual memory card itself. But Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Just kind of want to share with you guys some of the games that I'm going to be playing, or that I got in this case for my 3DS that I'll be picking up at the end of this month. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, tomorrow, 2 reviews, some gameplay videos, and then next week, Naruto, which will be played with the original Japanese dub, not the English one. And pretty much whatever else happens this month happens. But until then, I am Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, where we empower your gaming.